This month's investment update is going to concentrate on our major investment theme, which is the increasing risk of inflation. Now, we're all used to a world where inflation doesn't feel like much of a risk. The last 40 years it's been low and declining. And every aspect of our lives, not just the things that we buy, but certainly investing, whatever the inflation rate is very important for that. So if inflation changes, it's going to impact everything that you invest in, but in particular, the impact is going to be felt most keenly by lower risk investors. So the kind of portfolio you might have had as a lower risk investor in the last 20 years and would have done very well for you, actually the kind of assets you'd have been invested in suddenly become really quite risky if inflation changes. In our experience, most people's portfolios are not well set up for this change. Whilst we can't say exactly when the change is going to happen, we're very convinced that some kind of change in this direction will happen in the next 2 years, and it will be significant for investors. Now, the major reason why this is going to happen, in our view, is because the themes, the trends globally about how the economy works are clearly unsustainable, in particular global debt buildup. Now, this was happening before 2020, but the COVID crisis has accelerated it massively. And what we're seeing now are structures in the economy which really cannot continue for more than another year or two. Now, the changes that are likely to be made to make the global economy sustainable are going to mean that central banks and governments act differently, and we believe are going to change the underlying inflationary background quite significantly. Now, all of the impacts of this and all of the background to it is far too much to go into in a short video like this. But if you are interested in finding out more or want to know how to protect yourself, please get in contact with us and we'll be delighted to talk you through it. And to everyone listening, happy Christmas.